Nigeria's anti-graft agency (EFCC) reportedly seals Malami's home, housing his third wife. Third wife. Is that not Buhari's daughter? Late President Buhari's daughter, no be small thing. Okay, now operatives in Nigeria anti-graft agencies on Wednesday evening condoned off the residence of the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami's son, in what sources described as a major escalation in a high-profile corruption investigation. Sources told PR Nigeria that several enforcement vehicles belonging to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), accompanied by armed operatives, were deployed to a residence linked to Malami, where Nana Hadiza Buhari, his third wife and a daughter of former President Muhammadu Buhari, was reportedly present. The development comes amid Malami's continued detention by EFCC over a wide-ranging probe bordering on alleged corruption, money laundering, terrorism, financing and controversies surrounding the management of recovered Abacha loot. Malami, who served as Nigeria's chief law officer between 2015 and 2023, married Nana Hadiza in July 2022 in a private ceremony held at the Presidential Villa Mosque, Aso Rock, during the final year of the Buhari administration. She is the former president's third daughter. EFCC officials have maintained that although Malami was earlier granted administrative bail, the bail was effectively revoked after he allegedly failed to meet key conditions attached to it. The Commission insists that he remains in lawful custody pending further compliance and extended interrogation. Earlier, Sahara reporters reported that Malami alleged that operatives of EFCC operatives carried out coordinated raids on his offices and private residences shortly after his camp publicly referenced Chapter 9 of the Justice Ayo Salami Judicial Commission of Inquiry report. A press release issued on Wednesday and signed by Muhammad Bello Doka, Special Assistant on Media to Malami, said the EFCC action occurred immediately after the release of our statements addressing Chapter 9 of the Salami report. According to the statement, EFCC operatives carried out coordinated raids on our offices and on the private residences of Mr. Abubakar Malami's son in Abuja and Kebbi states. The office alleged that the raids were conducted without prior notice and were expressly directed at searching for documents allegedly connected to Chapter 9 of the Salami report. Malami's camp described the development as deeply alarming, noting that he followed closely after a public call for the EFCC's chairman recusal on ground of bias arising from Chapter 9. So it's because of Chapter 9 that they arrested you. I mean, because you are corrupt. It was immediately after you talked about Chapter 9 or something. I beg. This development, the statement said, raises grave concern about intimidation, retaliation. Who is intimidating you, Malami? I beg. And the safety of our staff and of Abubakar Malami's son. The office further claimed that he was placing Nigerians and the international community on notice, warning that any harm to our personnel or to Abubakar Malami's son will be solely attributable to this pattern of conduct. In the statement, Malami's office urged Nigerians, particularly journalists, to interrogate the timing and legality of the EFCC's actions, calling on the media to ask vital and germane questions. Alrighty. Atika says, if this man is Igbo, we no go hear word for commutation. Hati says, why not the first or second wife house? Why the third wife house? Because it's Buhari's daughter now. That's why they went there. I say, make I ask. You say, make you ask. Shegun says, the lesson here is that when you're in power, always remember that it is not forever. That whatever you sow, you will reap it. Exactly. Jeffrey says, yes, I knew there was something that connects this man and Buhari. Buhari overlooked his excesses, yes, so I'm telling you. So obviously they were waiting for Buhari to buy before they begin to show him shaking, because the person that was shielding you is now gone. Ogowike says, 2 years ago, Malami used to be a chief hunter in the zoo. Today, another hunter has entered and Malami is now being witch hunted. That is what happens. Sister Pigeon says, so this guy married Buhari's daughter. Yes, so he married Buhari's daughter so that he can do whatever he wants to do, forgetting that Buhari will not be there forever. Obinna says abracadabra, all these things is to confuse the Igbos. I don't understand. Confuse the Igbos as well. Shola says, now I know why he was behaving as if he was the president then. So his in-law to late President Buhari, he go explain tire. He go really explain tire. Victor David says, so the man married Buhari's daughter. Yes, he did. He did. Adewale Adebule says, I'm currently writing a book titled The Hunter and the Hunted. Okay now. Mukhtar Adamu says, does it mean the woman is in the sealed house? I beg. Hey, then they throw food into the house because she needs to eat. Of course, why would they seal her to the house? She would have probably moved to her mother's house. I don't know if she's Aisha's daughter. She can move to her father's house now in Katsina State. What's there? Comrade says the goat that imitates the dog spending the night on the streets soon discovers that luck is not something that can be shared. Amobi says, yes, I beg, remember Okolailai Mohammed, who make una visit him too. That one that announced Twitter ban on Twitter. But Andy says, from pursuing MK from Kenya, he's now being haunted at home. Now so now. Femi says, the Malam done the old, just less than a weekend though, the skin don't change. Penelope says, if you throw stones for market, if you land for your mama head though, now so. So this one way you throw, now you don't land for your head, finally. Ebele says, perhaps he thought marrying Bubu's daughter would give him eternal immunity. Where will he get that from? Solab Solomon says, this guy don't dip his hand for many things, though. He don't confess with that. Obioma Obi says, the whole story is Malami'S supporting Tinubu 2027 presidential election. Let someone buy him Tinubu cap, it will be released immediately. That one saved it. It is Chiaga says, some kind is you no go know whether not to shout Allah Akbar or to praise the Lord. What he says, how are the mighty falling? The hunter is now the game, the butcher is now the cow. Can you imagine? Hey, Adediti says, wait, is it not the powerful Malami I know, or is this his replica? He can now go and wake Buhari in the cemetery and explain to him. Hey, it is well. Tamaz says, I don't even know that Malami they marry that girl. We are supposed to marry. You won't marry your papa, your senior. Are you okay? Ademi says, let the movie begin. I think he says, Karma. Is that you? His karma came quickly, actually. As the members said, what goes up also comes down. Let him enjoy his turn of coffee tea. Professor says, what about that wives? He has 7. Wow, he has 7 wives. A legal practitioner, I am frozen in wonders. He has 7 wives. Wow. Now, wow. After selling the house, Efcc should post it to Lagos for delivery to the original address. Very funny. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.